Hello everyone, I'm here today with a new process video. As you can see, I'm working on 6x8 pocket pages here, and these photos are from when I was in Denver. This coffee place was right across the street from the hostel where I stayed, and it was fantastic. I loved the inside of it. Look at how they have it decorated here. This is part of their front case. And then this, it's very Instagram worthy, I think. And then my lovely donut and coffee that I had. And this was a honey cinnamon latte. It was fantastic. So I wanted to showcase this since it was my first time ever going there. And it was just a quick, relaxing stop before the museum opened, because I was there to see a big Monet exhibit at the art museum. So I just wanted to showcase these. So I have some gaps I need to fill, obviously. I need 2 4x6 cards that I can use here, preferably one that's just a background that I can decorate, one that has journaling, and then I need a filler card over here. This one probably will be just a phrase or something. I doubt I would find one for this that would be journaling, but you never know. When I went into my stash of 4x6 travel related cards, I found this one, and this was the closest thing that had the color that I wanted. It matches really well with the plate that I have here. And what I'm thinking I will do is I'll probably have to trim this down so it's going to be smaller than 3x4. It'll probably have to be maybe 2.5x4, because I don't mind covering up this, but I don't want to cover up these words because it talks about being an explorer. And I love that it has rings on here that could almost serve as coffee cup rings. I will be covering up one there, but I'll still have 2 if I can make it fit like so. So I do like that. And then I like it that I have blue, 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 and it's a nice pattern here. And then here, I'm not sure. I might have to go black and white or a gray or something. I'm not sure. So I haven't quite figured that out, but this is a start. So I did trim down the photo, and I actually cut off this side rather than this side. I liked this kind of design here that showed through, whereas here I just had kind of the side of the wall, so it just showed black, so it's easier to cut off that end, and I think it looks rather nice with that card. So now I have that one done. So I'm still trying to figure out what to use as a background here, and then finding a filler card for this pocket. I think I may have found a second card, but if I use it, I'm going to switch these photos. Remember in just a few minutes ago I had said, oh, this is kind of Instagram worthy. I found this card, and I love that it's got a hashtag there. So it makes me think of that, and I could even say that the inside was very Instagram worthy. So I think I might be using this one. However, this is from Creative Memories, and it's actually bigger than 4x6. So I'm going to have to cut it down to fit this pocket. I'll trim off this end, obviously, because I don't want to lose any of this, and I'll make it work that way. And then I think I'm going to switch these, put this one over here, and put this photo like so, and then I can do my journaling about it. So I did cut down the card, so now it's a regular 4x6, and I trimmed just a hair off this left side as well, because it had just a little bit at the top here of something that I didn't want. I wanted just to show the white of the ceiling there. And so I think I will overlap just a tad onto where the hashtag symbol is, and I will glue it down like that, and then this leaves me enough room where I can still journal a little bit. So I have selected this card to go in this pocket, and I love it because it's true. And all the times I've been to Denver, this is my favorite coffee place I have found that's independent. They have Caribou there, which I love. They have Caribou where I live. But in terms of an independent place, this was just so cool. I really enjoyed it. So I'm going to use this one. So when I was trying to think about how to embellish these pages, I pulled out some stuff. So I have one of these sticker books from Mambi, Me and My Big Ideas, and this one is the memory planning one. But in there, it has a bunch of these little stickers, and I want to use this one that says good morning, because it was morning and the color matches pretty well. And since I don't have any blue over here, I think I'm going to take that and overlap it somewhere over here, probably up top, because if I do it over here, it might take up some journaling space, and then the blue on both of these would be next to each other. So I think here is the best spot. I have applied the sticker there, and I like where that is. I like how it looks, so that's awesome. Probably done with that one except for the journaling. Then I had these stickers that I pulled out of my food related stash stuff too. And in there, they had some donuts. And I'm not a huge donut person, but this one just looked too good for me to pass up, so I had to do it. And then they have one that's this color. The others wouldn't match, but this one might. I'm not exactly sure where to work it in because this is already on this side and I have this. It seems weird if I would put it here. So it seems like it has to be one of these two, but I'm just not sure how that's going to look. And maybe I won't like it and not end up using it, but I at least want to take one off and hold it up there and try it out. So I actually came up with something that surprised me. I decided to use it on this card because it fit right in the space for the O where it says Uno. And at first I thought, oh, I'm not going to like it that these are so close together, but I actually think it works out fine. It's not distracting really, so that's fine. But it did make me think that now this looks really blank. So I think I'm going to stamp something there. I have quite a few things in my stamp collection that are related to food and coffee, so I definitely can find something for that. I pulled out my container that is all stamps related to food and drinks. I have that. And I think I'm going to go with this stamp set. This is an older one from Kelly Perky, and I don't think it has a name. It just has a number here. So this is when she was still with Hero Art, so it's very old, obviously. But I like it because I have this hashtag over here, and it says hashtag delicious. So I just figured that was kind of meant to match, and I can put it right down here and it'll fit very nicely. I have completed the stamping and I love it. It's just very simple, very crisp and clean, and I like that. So I am pleased with that. And I should mention that I did use my StazOn ink because this is a glossy finish and otherwise it would probably run. So I wanted to make sure that I didn't have that problem and that it came out nicely. So I went with the StazOn. When I was looking at what I had here, I decided that I didn't want to add anything else because I really like the clean lines of it and the way it looks with the color, and I didn't want to mess with it too much. So I decided to just add in my journaling, which I have done there. And the only bummer is I misjudged the space a little bit, so I just squeezed that in at the end, but it's okay. It does not have to be perfect. In my world, perfection is boring. So I think this one is done. I'm just going to arrange it like so to give one last look here. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I need to do anything else with it. So here's another one done for Denver. Thanks for watching.